What a historic day. North Korea and the United States meeting for the first time ever. And this is right up there with all the other great moments in diplomacy. I mean, Reagan and Gorbachev, Arafat and Rabin, Starbucks and black people. I mean, this is huge. And before we even start, we've all got to admit that we were wrong, right? We said the man couldn't do it. We said his temper would blow up the summit, but yesterday he proved everyone wrong and turned the nuclear summit in Singapore into a huge win for himself. So let's swallow our pride and give it up for a leader who's much smarter than we thought. Kim Jong-un, everybody. Give it up for Kim Jong-un. Because, I mean, no, let's be honest, people. This dude crushed it yesterday. I know everyone's focus is going to be on Trump, but this summit belonged to little Kim. He was the belle of the ball. Think about it. The government paid, right? The government of China paid for his private plane. The government of Singapore paid for his hotel. And the president of the United States flew to meet him on his side of the world. This guy was treated like the world's biggest diva. He probably had one of those riders in his contract that said, no green M&Ms in the dressing room. He was like, you take out all the green M&Ms and you send them to a labor camp. I mean, think about it. It's just crazy to think that just a few months ago, Kim Jong-un was universally detested, right? Nobody wanted anything to do with him. On the subway car of life, Kim Jong-un was the guy in the corner clipping his toenails. That's who he was. But as soon as he touched down in Singapore, the panties came flying off.
From the Hermit Kingdom to the grand stage, North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un soaking up the Singapore spotlight.
I did not expect to see the supreme leader coming by.
It was an amazing sight. I couldn't quite believe that this was really happening.
On a tour about town Monday night, Kim taking selfies with his host. The ruthless tyrant cheered on by spectators, getting the Rockstar treatment.
Yo, fame turns people into such idiots. Because one minute people are like, did you hear that Kim Jong-un slaughters entire families and imprisons their children? It's one, oh my God, it's him! Kim! Over here, Kim! Can we take a selfie? He looked at me, oh my God, this is the best day of my life. People are screaming for a brutal tyrant like he's the newest member of BTS. Like, except in this world, K-pop stands for killing populations. Like, what are you doing? I mean, even Kim Jong-un is probably surprised by this reaction. He's like, I'm used to screaming, but not happy screaming. What is this? And there was no one in Singapore who wasn't impressed with Kim's famous running bodyguards.
Kim creating quite a spectacle, those bodyguards keeping pace alongside his limo handpicked by the dictator. The men chosen for their fitness, martial arts skills, and even their looks.
You know, if you need running bodyguards, I understand choosing people for their fitness. But for their looks? Why does he care? Was Kim Jong-un gazing out of the window one time and he was like, ugh, who's that guy? Oh, from now on, hotties only. That is a hard job, though, you have to admit. And the good news for these guys is that now Kim Jong-un is a celebrity, which means they're all going to become more famous, too. In fact, I think it's only a matter of time until they all get their own sponsorship deals.
People ask me, why do you run? Why do you train so hard? People ask, why you? I say, because he only picks the fittest and best looking. People ask me, why don't you just ride in a car too? I tell them, I don't know, I've asked. Kim likes his space, I guess.
I need to get a pair of those.